I'm playing the entire college career of Arch Manning with the goal of winning him a Heisman Trophy and helping him bring a national championship back to Texas, all before he declares for the draft, which he begins today's journey as a 92 overall redshirt sophomore, which means theoretically he could leave for the draft after this season. But I'm interested to see if we can bump this up to a 99 before he decides to go. That might be tough though, because he only starts with star development, and it's rather strange to me that he has all these physical abilities, but not a single mental one. Apparently before the season even starts, we don't meet Arch's deal breaker. So there's a chance, even if he doesn't go pro after this season, that he leaves for the transfer portal. Now I do want to check out his teammates. He has Quintravion Wisner at running back, 91 overall, and a really good sophomore, and CJ Baxter behind him. Like, that's such an incredible running back room. About his targets at wide receiver, DeAndre Moore, Ryan Wingo, got an 82 overall true freshman in Khalil Lockett. Like, what a true freshman wide receiver class he has, dude. So like, if Arch stays for a few more years, he could have multiple 99. I'm also extremely curious, dude, did somebody spell French wrong on the birth certificate? Ooh, and a tight end, dude, has 91 overall jack injuries to throw to. I think it's safe to say Arch has the weapons to hopefully take this Texas team to the playoffs, maybe even enough weapons for him to distribute the ball to so he can win the Heisman. I mean, they do start the season as the #1 ranked team in the entire nation, so according to this game, they should at least nab a playoff spot. And speaking of the Heisman, Arch currently isn't in the top 5 for the Heisman watch, but just wait. Oh, he's not even first or second team All-American. I feel like that's kind of harsh. Surely he's an SEC preseason All-American, right? Nope, goes to Garrett Nussmeier. Second team is John Mateer from Oklahoma. What are we doing? Just means he has a chip on his shoulder now. Definitely not the easiest schedule in the world for Texas, as they start the season off away from home against the reigning national champions. Then they have 3 straight games at home they should be winning all day, every day, and then it gets into a tough SEC stretch. Although, like, honestly, they shouldn't be losing any more than, what, 2 games this season. Now, as we start the season, man, Arch Manning right there, one of the players we have at risk of transferring. I mean, again, this is something that could always change throughout the season, but we still need to keep our eye out on it. Now, week 1 versus Ohio State. Keep in mind, this is the first actual season where Arch has been named the starter. Let's see if he can start off his Texas career with a bang, with a massive win over the reigning national champions in Ohio. Maybe got the win, let's go! Hold on a freaking second, brother. Texas winning. Arch in his first ever real start, 52-10 at the Horseshoe. Arch went out, put up 4 touchdowns, 400 yards. Oh my god, this guy could actually be the best of the Mannings. Dude, if this is what Texas is doing in their first game, like, what are the odds they go undefeated this entire season? Now, from here, we're going to go ahead and simulate to the midway point of his sophomore campaign, and we will be jumping into play if Texas makes the playoffs. Now, if he doesn't win both a Heisman Trophy and a national championship, I have to give his jersey away to a subscriber. So let's hopefully have a legendary career here, Arch. At the season's midway point, we're 4-1 on the year, which apparently means we lost an SEC game. But the good news, Arch is no longer at risk of transferring. And we have a massive week coming up for Arch in the Red River rivalry. Gotta see though, who in the world did we lose to? We lost to Florida, 42-30 after demolishing Sam Houston, UTEP, and San Jose State. The offense looks like they're averaging like 50 points per game, which is nuts. We gotta go check Arch's stats and see if at this point he's in the Heisman race. So through 5 games, Arch has put up 1,700 yards, 18 touchdowns, and he is still yet to throw an interception. What in the world? Which he's now up to a 93 overall. Now on the ground, he's also put up 186 yards, 3 touchdowns. Running back's looking pretty solid, putting up 6 yards per carry, and through the air, his best receiver is Ryan Wingo. Now surely those numbers have him in the Heisman watch, right? Ooh, he is number 2 behind Tennessee's Joey Aguilar. I mean, I know he's throwing for more yards and more touchdowns, but at the end of the day, dude, I feel like Arch's 0 interceptions are more impressive. Interesting top 5 though. Of course, it's all quarterbacks. Got Rocco Beck from Iowa State, got Diego Pavia from Vanderbilt, and Kay Klubnik from Clemson, who's only thrown 7 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. How is he even in the Heisman race? And we are doing auto recruiting because I don't want to have any say in what happens in Arch's career, so we're letting Steve Sarkisian take care of all of this. It looks like we have 2 4-star commitments. Actually, a total of 4. 24th ranked class, which isn't terrible considering the auto recruiting's on. So now officially time to simulate to the end of Arch's regular season in a sophomore campaign and see if Texas is truly pushing for a college football playoff spot. So we come in at 9th in the country. We did drop another game, but as of right now, with this being 9th in the nation, we should still have ourselves a pretty comfortable spot in the college football playoff, which as of now has us in an in-state matchup against SMU, but I think we should be able to take that one quite easily. But the problem is, though, is that it really does all come down to this week, because if we lose to Texas A&M, there's a good shot we completely miss the playoffs. I want to see who else we ended up losing to. We lost to Georgia at Georgia, which is fair. I mean, that's going to happen in the SEC. The Arch's fall, I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, so we have to see what his total is at this point in the season. I have to see if he's in the Heisman race. But outside of that, some pretty close games, a big win and a big rivalry against Oklahoma. We scraped past Kentucky at Kentucky, demolished Mississippi State, demolished Vanderbilt, and then got really close to getting upset by Arkansas. Now, is there a shot we make the SEC championship? It would take a couple losses this week. We're in 4th place now because of some tiebreakers. At this point in the season, Arch has thrown for 3,800 yards, 34 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. On the ground, put up just 100 yards. So it looks like he's got sacked a lot. I think he's actually lost yards from the last time we checked. But he does have 7 touchdowns, though. So where does that put him in the Heisman watch? Has him number 1? What in the world? Honestly, this is not what I expected at all, which is still not confirmed or anything. We passed Joey Aguilar, who has thrown for so many more yards than us. Holden Joseph from Old Dominion putting up good numbers, and Jeremiah Smith is having a generational season. So this week has so much on the line here. Not only is it a rivalry game, if we win this, we pretty much clinch a spot in the playoffs, and if we also win and Arch has a big week, there's a good chance he also could clinch a Heisman this season. So not sure if we won yet, but what I am sure of is that Arch Manning went out his first season as a full-time starter, broke the single-season Texas passing yard record. He also broke the Texas single-season passing touchdown record, which just in 1 year in is already the best Texas quarterback of all time, which apparently we did grab the win, 10-2 on the season, now number 5 in the polls. Unfortunately, I think we did miss out on the SEC championship, which is fine. We can just rest up for another week. What about the Heisman watch? Is he still number 1? He is. So at this point, dude, if he loses, it's going to be a travesty. So his final stats to break both the Texas passing touchdown records, 4,069 yards and 37 touchdowns. I mean, there he is, dude, just 1 season in, already written down in the Texas record books. But unfortunately, unless he stays for like another 3 seasons, I don't think there's any chance he can break these Colt McCoy career Texas records. Now, as of this moment in time, when it comes to the college football playoff, it has us projected to play Baylor, so another in-state matchup. But if one of these 4 teams lose on conference championship weekend, there's a chance we could earn a first-round bye. And before we see what happens in the playoffs, and before we see if we win the Heisman with Arch, let's check on recruiting, which things are looking pretty good. A ton of 4 stars. I just unfortunately don't see any 5 stars. Ooh, currently not a top 20 class, which is not acceptable at Texas. Oh no, not even a top 40 class. We're the 43rd ranked class in the nation. We did have a single 5-star, 6 4-stars, and nobody else. Okay, so maybe Makalo here is the eventual Arch Manning replacement. So here we go for all the marbles. Is Arch really going to complete one of the challenges, win the Heisman in the first freaking season? So I think you guys are well aware that we have football season sneaking right up on us. At the same time, we're slap dab in the middle of baseball season, which is exactly why I want to tell you about my special hookup with today's sponsor, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the planet's #1 rated ticketing app with over 28 million downloads. Big reason why? They have over 70,000 events listed on the app, sports, concerts, festivals, and more. And at this point in time, I'm pretty sure you guys out there know I love myself some SeatGeek. As you can see, picture proof, got the receipts. Every single sporting event I've attended since 2019, including multiple Super Bowls, I've used SeatGeek. Not to mention, SeatGeek is super simple to use, as every ticket on their platform is rated on a scale from 1 to 10, so you know exactly when you're getting a good deal. Make sure you look for the green dot, as green means good and red means bad. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And you guys already know, since I opened up my entire spiel with this, but I am coming through with the special hookup, as you can use code RBT10 to get 10% off your next tickets at SeatGeek. Again, that's 10% off any tickets at SeatGeek with my promo code RBT10. Is Arch really going to complete one of the challenges, win the Heisman in the first freaking season? Arch Manning, ooh, that was a teaser. Walter Camp Award winner with an incredible season. Now, he still could win the Heisman, but I was kind of hoping it was going to pop up first. Arch Manning, ooh, now the Maxwell Award winner with another trophy for Arch Manning's cabinet, but still no Heisman yet. Hopefully that'll be next year. Arch Manning is your 2025 Heisman Trophy winner, which is insane considering this is his first year as a full-time starter, but just like that, dude, he already completes one of the 2 challenges. Okay, he's not done yet, dude. Also adding a Davey O'Brien award to his trophy cabinet. Like, my God, dude. Arch, how many awards are you gonna win? What in the world? I'm not gonna lie, dude. A game against Southern Miss in the college football playoff is just not what I was expecting. Southern Miss made the playoffs with 4 losses? Lost to Mississippi State, App State, Louisiana Tech, Jacksonville State. 1 out, brother, and somehow was good enough to make the college football playoff. In your official 2025 college football playoff bracket, outside of us, got Iowa State, Michigan, Georgia, Ohio State, a big first-round matchup, Duke, Baylor. You have Penn State, USC, Florida, SMU, all with first-round byes. Which if we get the win, we have to play Penn State next round. But first, let's focus on these Golden Eagles. Also, I told you guys Arch was going to prove everybody wrong. Was not a preseason first, second-team All-American, but he got first team at the end of the year, which is crazy considering not a single one of his playmakers also earned a spot. Like, this is such a mismatch, dude. Like, who does Southern Miss even have? Braylon Braxton at quarterback, which to be completely fair, I'm just now remembering, Southern Miss pretty much got the entire Marshall Sunbelt champions from last year in the transfer portal because their coach was hired by Southern Miss. So this is basically like Southern Miss's team from last year and Marshall Sunbelt champions combined into one. So I guess it makes sense they ended up winning the Sunbelt and Mickey Mouse on their way into the playoffs. And they got some good receivers. And something else that I noticed that kind of shocks me as we head into the playoffs here. Like, even though Arch won the Heisman, he hasn't gained a single overall since the halfway point of the season, and his dev trait hasn't increased. But surely if he goes out and wins the national championship, he'll go up to a 99, right? First step is to hopefully not be a part of one of the biggest upsets in college football history here. We do get this game at home, but it's raining. I don't like the rain, man. It makes things so much trickier than what it needs to be. At the same time, dude, this is a Southern Miss coming into Austin, Texas, night college football playoff game on campus. No shot we lose, right? None of Arch has anything to say about it. If we're not able to simulate this game at halftime, something has gone terribly wrong. Deep shot, very first play. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of lucky I get intercepted. He's smart with the football. The comeback, beautiful, pristine first. We're gonna go a little hurry up action here. Try to get Southern Miss rattled. Do we throw this to B? We did it. Please. Come down with it, another drop. A little rusty right now, not gonna lie, but we're gonna be fine. B is open, need a good throw. It's a little in the air and it's gonna be overthrown, it'll be a third. So I told you guys rain games are crazy. Some funky stuff is gonna happen. I don't think this is gonna be such a simple W. And this is the college football playoff, they made it for a reason. 7 is open. If he can catch this in stride, which he does, it's going to be a big first down. So again, Mickey Mouse conversion on the 3rd down. But hey, somehow, someway, we got to move this football down the field. A little speed option action here. Got to toss it to the running back. Wisner going nowhere. Not be screwing up here in the red zone. Play action pass. We get sacked. Can we pick up another 3rd down here, man? This time, a 3rd and 20. Can we please not screw this up? The comeback. Beautiful. Boom! My goodness, why do we have to make that drive so freaking hard? And very first play, man, Southern Miss throws an interception. So it was kind of a rough start for yours truly, but if we score here, it might already be a GG. You know what? Take off. Arch has some speed on him. Touchdown, Texas. As very quickly, dude, this is going to turn into a blowout, I believe. For Southern Miss, our defense holds them to a 3 and out. I want to be as scummy as possible right now here in the rain. A jet sweep pop pass. Which is a nice little spin move from Moore. Gonna be a first down at the 30. Play action. RB's open on the run. Overthrown. It's gonna be intercepted. See, I told you guys some funky stuff happens in the rain. But the last thing we want right now is for Southern Miss to believe they can win this football game. This did make me feel better, though. Forced them to another punt. Another play action. Ooh, post route is open. Beautiful dart from Arch Manning down to midfield. So again, not getting much deep today, but these little short intermediate routes has been pretty simple. Injuries down the seam. Hangs on to the football. Down to the 4. Oh, hey. Wide open. Get in there. Touchdown, Texas. Defensive stop here and another touchdown, and that might be the kill shot. 4th down and 2. They actually went for it and got it. But at the end of the day, they just end up punting anyway. We're down to the 1, though. And maybe this can be my first 99-yard touchdown challenge at College Football 26. Might just chunk it deep. Or not. Just make sure we don't get stopped for a safety. If we can march down the field here at 99 yards and score before halftime, there's just absolutely no chance Southern Miss is coming back. Oh my gosh. Wide open. And Stride makes the grab. On Arch, well outside the pocket. B on the run. Good throw. Hit him in the hands and he dropped it. A Y, wide open. Perfect throw from Arch. Good run after the catch from French. Now time for the kill shot. B open. G freaking G. Final score 38-0. I mean, we'll definitely take this first round win as a tune-up, but now we got to strap up, lock in for next round. But what a college football playoff debut from Arch, though, man. Yeah, the accuracy was a little off, but don't forget it was raining. 332 yards, 3 touchdowns, the 1 lone interception. And poor Southern Miss, dude, they had 71 total yards of offense. Really hope there's a lot more of these in Arch's foreseeable future. The Penn State Nittany Lions in the Cotton Bowl. Outside of our matchup, Iowa State got beat by Michigan, Georgia took care of Ohio State, Baylor took down Duke. Definitely an interesting quarterfinal because one of Baylor and SMU is going to be advancing into the semis. But now time to take care of business and take down these Nittany Lions. Okay, can we please just disregard the fact that we're starting this game off at a 1-yard line with a first down and 27? Let's just try to get some of those yards back, make sure we don't get a safety. Now, can we actually get a first down? Okay, tight end, wide open, beautiful throw, injuries, first time he's made a grab in the playoffs, first down and more, so started in a bad situation and found our way out of it here. I accidentally called the same play again, which B is open. I thought he was going to overthrow that and pick it off, but somehow he caught it. Arch on a roll right now, boys, into plus territory. We'll play action. Y is open. Perfect throw. Good catch. Close to the first. Thing is, we know we're going to have to capitalize on every opportunity because Penn State's got a solid defense, a really good offense, so we're going to have to score some points to win today. If I take that shot now, just be safe and dump it off and not get it anywhere. Weisner up the middle. Just make sure we get the first down. Bunch of crossers here. No, just dump it off to the running back. Be safe. Nice little move. First down. Continuing to run hurry up, which may or may not be good decisions. I like to keep Penn State's defense on their toes here. If we can score. Injuries. Back to the end zone. Ooh. It's a big third down. Obviously, we want to score a touchdown here, not have to set up for a field goal, but I will if it comes down to it. Ooh, nobody open. Maybe the crosser and it gets intercepted. Are you kidding me? Offensive line, we've got to be better. Just give me time to get the ball off, dude. That's 2 straight plays we got hit. Bad feeling Penn State's about to score here. They're already past midfield. Is this where Texas gets knocked out of the playoffs? Luckily, we're going to hold them to a field goal, but my God, dude, we have got to get this football here. Go down the field, score a touchdown, and reinsert our dominance. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I had a few guys open, but I didn't want the interception. Now my offensive line has got me in my head, dude. Comeback should be open. Good throw, good catch. And at the end of one man, like, it could be so much different. Like, it doesn't have to be this way. I feel like we absolutely have got to pick this up here. We have ordered motion going on. Couple drags. Give me a second. Got the open man. It's going to set up for a 4th down and 2. Who do you think we are, dude? We're going for this. And I am calling the run, but I feel like I need to audible out. Drag is open. Oh, it's a little errant throw, but enough to complete for the first down. Big play there. I'm calling my shot here, boys. This is a touchdown. Deep shot. Good throw. In stride. Hit him in the hands. We're going to have to punt. Or do I just go for this? Screw it, dude. We already went for it once. Got it last time, so why not go for it again? Hey, please come back to the football. And it's almost intercepted. It's Penn State ball midfield. I mean, I really didn't see anybody open there. Oh, gosh, fellas. Penn State driving. It is about to be 10-0 Nittany Lions. Boys, they get the ball at halftime, too. So if we don't score here, it really might already be a GG. He's open in between the cover 2, and he drops it. We gotta be better than this. 3rd down and 10, man. Things are not looking good right now. Need somebody to get open here. Slant. It's open. Good throw. Pitch and catch. First down. Keep this drive rolling. Can our offensive line be any worse, man? Like, what is 74 doing over there? Come back again. Can we layer that to perfection? Yes, we do. It's like the only plays we can complete right now. We still have all 3 timeouts, but the clock is ticking. Oh, no. Can Arch make this throw? It's a good throw, and he just overthrew it, man. I'm telling you, this is one of those games that literally that is breaking tackles. Like, everything is going wrong. Arch with another big hit at least, but my God. 17-0 Penn State. It might already be over. What are the odds we can at least get in a field goal range? Down the seam, make the grab, please sit down on it, or just stay up. Like, I am actually begging for a field goal right now. Tight end, over the middle, just get down, timeout. Like, how bad is it that I actually just want to take a deep shot? Like, what's a field goal going to do here? Just throw the ball away, throw it away. No, why'd you loft it? 1 second left, we got so lucky. Field goal is up. Field goal is good. At least we are now on the board. I mean, this has gone about as bad as physically possible. Really need our defense to get a stop here. They force a 3-and-out. That is absolutely freaking massive. It looks like we have incredible field position here. And off to the running back. which is probably what we need to do this second half because me and Arch are not having the best of games. All Coach Sarkisian is calling in the coach suggestions is screen passes, so why not? Try to get the ball in space to our running backs. We aren't really touching the ball too much in these games. What a pancake block that was, and maybe the screen pass game is the move. Absolutely got to capitalize here. Wide open, and he overthrew it. What in the world? That's even a good pass. No settling for field goals here. He's open. Please score down to the 2. Arch, brother, if we want any chance of coming back, gotta score here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. A is open. Pick play to perfection. Touchdown, Texas. It's about time. Here goes our defense allowing some big plays, and Penn State gets the touchdown right back. It might really already be over, dudes. Like, you can't play as bad as we did that first half and expect to have any chance to come back. Still a 2-touchdown game, so if we score here, there's still a chance. But, man, I'm just not liking the spot we're in right now. I mean, number 1, please catch this in stride, and he drops it. Oh, no. A is open. Last second I saw him, and he overthrew him. 3rd and 10. Comeback route. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank God we have something that works on a consistent basis. You best believe, boys, as we head into this 4th quarter, we're putting our 4s up. Not looking good right now. But you never know what kind of magic can truly happen if you scratch and claw to the very end. Coming off to the running back. Some yak yards from Wisner into plus territory. Gotta have this, Arch. Gotta have it. Oh no, pressure in our face, he gotta throw it away. And Arch is not feeling good right now. Please, dude, I need you to come down with it. Hit him in the hands. Touchdown, Texas. That was a beautiful throw. There was like literally a few inches of separation. But I have to admit, dude, it was about freaking time one of our receivers came down with a big catch. Vital, dude. Our defense comes up with a stop here. 3rd and 4. Oh my God, they did it. Wait, I'm just now realizing we missed the extra point. It's an 8-point game. Oh my God, I didn't make that decision. RB was wide open and I missed it. A is open though, tight end. Make this grab in stride. Make a miss. Stay up, please. Stay up, please. Another spin move. We take that. Hurry the frick up, boys. Running back. Wide open out of the backfield. Wisner again. Don't know what my guy's doing in the back of the end zone, but we get down to the 1. Let's just hand this off, score this touchdown, and try to tie this football game up. Easy money. We have got to have this 2-pointer, though. All right, brother. Here goes nothing. Oh, what? Like, what in the world do you even call that, man? Like, we didn't even have a chance to get the ball off. This is disgraceful. And why could my center not run with the football? Maybe he wanted to throw it. All right, dude, once again, comes down to our defense here. Luckily, huge sack sets up for a 3rd down and 12. Massive click of a button here. And our defense did it again, dude. No clue how we've gotten to this point, but all we need now is a field goal. So I'm going to do what Coach Sark wants us to do and just keep throwing screen passes, but we still can't even get it off. Arch is basically dead right now. Literally, they have everybody claimed. We just gotta get rid of the football, and Arch got hit again. Oh God, dude. Y should be open, but again, we just don't have time. You give me just a split second, Tim was gonna be open. This O-line is disgraceful. Here we go, boys. College football national championship on the line. Need a miracle. Oh my God, and we got a miracle. It was behind him, but Wingo 1st down. That is by far the best release we've had from a wide receiver all game long. If we threw this in stride, it would have been a touchdown, but it's fine. All we need is a field goal. First, we'll try to run the ball, hopefully get one more first. Interesting decision. Penn State didn't call one of their timeouts, which I'm sure they will after this play, which is enough for the first. Which either way, I don't think we're gonna be able to run out the clock. So I'm kind of hoping we can end things off with a touchdown to make them go down the field and actually score. Big 2nd and goal here. Wisner down to the 3. This is a huge play here, boys. We have got to have it. I do not want to have to settle for the field goal at this point, because they easily could go on the field in a minute. Kick a field goal and win this football game. Oh, he's wide open. Tight end. Bang! So it's up to our defense to not allow a touchdown here in a minute. So it literally all comes down to this 3rd down and 13, 4th down and 15, 2 consecutive stops in the backfield for our defense. One more stop. And it's a GG. Let's go! Wait, why did they run the football down by 5 with 30 seconds left to go in the playoffs? Dumb team? Oh my gosh, dude. What a dumb game from start to finish. But at the end of the day, all that matters is we end this one with more points than our opponent as we advance into the next round of the college football playoff. I mean, definitely not Arch's cleanest game ever. Did throw 2 picks, but he came up big when it mattered the most. Now, the big question now is who do we get in the next round? It's unfortunately going to be either Michigan or USC, so it's not going to get much easier for us. We get ourselves a Peach Bowl matchup against the #1 ranked USC Trojans. Now on the other side, Georgia takes down Florida, and SMU beats Baylor to advance into the semis. So one of either the Texas Longhorns, USC Trojans, Georgia Bulldogs, or SMU Mustangs are going to be your 2025 college football playoff national champion. And this very well could be Arch's only shot at winning the national championship, because remember, there's a very good chance he could enter the draft after this season. I mean, he was the Heisman winner, so he's probably going to be the projected #1 overall pick, but could you really blame him if he declared early? So even more of a reason that we need to go out and win the whole gosh dang thing right now. I mean, just way too much on the line for us to lose here. I mean, if we win this, we clinch a spot in the national championship. We start this matchup with the football, and I'm really hoping we can get off to a better start than we did against Penn State. So interceptions here. Also, the offensive line already off to a stinker, man. Do I try this? Do I actually try this? Okay, never again. And at least our defense holds USC to a field goal. So to make sure I don't show off my low IQ, let's just throw a little screen pass here and hope for the best. And I felt like that was going to go for 10 plus yards, and I went for 2. All right, let's start with the goal of just picking up a first down, please. Drag is open. More yak yards down to the 50. I'll just keep it rolling here. Tight end, wide open. Injuries down to the 35. Back to the little Mickey Mouse screens. Got some blockers, as I was expecting last time. Wisner, end zone, touchdown Longhorn. Now that's more like it. And our defense comes out and forces a 3 and out. I feel like we're in a great spot now. Oh my gosh, running back wide open, in stride. Wisner again down to the 40. Again, time to dump it off to the running back. I mean, Wisner has been a beast out of the backfield. Maybe I do need to utilize him a little bit more. Get this drive rolling. That's a touchdown. Absolutely got to be a touchdown. Why'd you throw it like that, brother? I really kick a field goal? No, we're going for it. Drag is open. Lockett with the grab. First down. I'm not going to lie. I accidentally called a screen pass here, but we're here for it. Perfect setup again, I believe. Couldn't have cut inside. We still pick up 5. Over the middle. Wingo, gonna break a tackle, pick up the first. That's a big broken tackle. Arch, no mistakes here, please. B, wide open, on the run. More outside, close to a first. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. B, I think, is open. He's gonna hang on to the football. Wingo, keep going, brother. I think it's time we take Arch Manning on a little ride. Take a 14-3 lead in the college football playoff semifinals. Arch Manning, touchdown. Now we get to see his little dance. And you knew #1 seed USC was eventually going to score a touchdown, so it's definitely not going to be an easy one. Now it's just time for us to put up even more points here. I'm trying it. Oh, no, that's so unbelievable. It's just actually, how many interceptions am I going to throw as I get hit? Oh, my God, dude. I am telling you, that's got to be the most frustrating thing in all of college football 26. Throwing an interception when that just never was supposed to happen. And just like that, dude, our defense is probably going to give up a touchdown. 3rd and goal. Touchdown USC. That's insane. After all of that, somehow, again, we find ourselves down in our offensive line to not do that ever again. If we can just give us time, we can slice this defense up. We at least need a field goal. Can we hit Y? Arch Manning, good throw, and just put your hands up. Baxter out of the backfield. I just didn't do that again, did I? Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. And luckily, all they did was kick a field goal, so it's only going to be a 6-point game. The USC also gets the ball before halftime, and thank God for our defense. I actually cannot believe the spot we're in right now, but at the same time, with the bad things that have happened, we're still only down by 6. This is not another interception. Tight end, wide open, break a tackle when you're gone. Injuries? What a start to this second half. He didn't score, but we got close enough. Like we need to give our running back a little bit of love here for how he's been doing out of the backfield. Up the middle. Stuffed. Absolutely got to have it here. Why? Open. Touchdown, Texas. With everything that has gone wrong in this game, we somehow, someway reclaim the lead. Our defense forces another 4th down. You got to be kidding me. We've got to be better than that. Here we go, fellas. 3rd down and 21. Roster's open. Hit him in stride. That's a 1st down. Very close. I actually feel like we might need to go for this. We're doing it, dude. Call me stupid. I have faith, though. A's going to be open. The tight end come down with it. Big hands. B, he's open. A little high, but Wingo comes down with it. No, just take off with Arch here. He has some speed to him. Oh, this should be pretty. If we had time. Wingo on the toss. What a good defense. Big play here, boys. Feel like we gotta have it. And field goal wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Wide open touchdown. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown! Now the question, do I go for 2 here? I feel like I want to try and make this a 2-possession game going into the 4th quarter. This would be huge. No pressure, Arch. Maybe a national championship spot on the line. Oh, wide open, baby. Give it to me. He dropped it. Wait, it's good? I guess you guys could be the judge, but it definitely looks like to me that that football is on the ground. But, you know, not complaining. Lincoln Riley, USC in their booth up there didn't think they needed a challenge to play. Takes us into the 4th quarter, and again, our defense comes up with a massive stop. Oh, and they went for it. That's kind of depressing. Wait, we got an interception? We got the ball back? Jelani McDonald, my guy. Going for the kill shot here, boys. For now, just make sure get the first. Weisner. Little spin move, nasty. You gotta be kidding me. And with this, the Texas Longhorns find themselves back in the national championship. Huh? That was kind of anticlimactic, but we should be good here. An Arch Manning quarterback sneak. I don't believe what just happened. There is nothing but green grass here, brother. How do you not score on a quarterback sneak? Luckily, we get the football right back. Oh, gosh. USC actually ended up kicking a field goal. I don't know how we got here, dude, but it literally all comes down to this. Oh, thank God. And another ugly, ugly performance. The Texas Longhorns are Peach Bowl champions, and with this college football playoff semifinal win, Arch Manning advances into the college football playoff national championship. But will our opponent be Georgia or SMU? Again, just a super, super ugly performance from yours truly, but at the end of the day, even though the 3 interceptions, although they weren't all his fault, good enough numbers to lead his team to the national championship game. We just gotta limit those turnovers if we actually want to complete the challenge. Not gonna lie, dude, kind of want SMU here, because I feel like it would make for a much easier game, and what do you know? We get ourselves the Georgia Bulldogs, who unfortunately actually already once beat us this season. Arch did have a stinker in this game, so it's time for redemption. Oh God, dude, Georgia coming in with an absolute freaking vengeance. 69-21, brother. How in the world does this happen? 7 touchdown passes, dude. I don't like this. Dylan Bell had 4? Oh gosh, we're gonna need a miracle. For all the marbles, boys. Everything in Arch's football career comes down to this moment. 1 win away from bringing the Texas Longhorns back to the pinnacle of the college football landscape, but somehow they're gonna have to get past this powerhouse of a football program. Now, keep in mind, even if we win, even if we lose, we have a shot to be right back here next year. It's all gonna depend whether or not Arch comes back for another season. But for now, let's just focus on bringing the national championship trophy back to Austin, Texas. I'm gonna go deep first play. Let's not throw an interception first play we did last game. A laser! So I'd like to see Arch. Little mesh combination, drags wide open, more with the first. So in hurry up here, gonna get in these Bulldogs' head. Oh my gosh. Oh, why did he stop? Why did he stop? He had a touchdown. Running back out of the backfield is gonna hang on for another first down. I'm not gonna lie, they have 1 cornerback on 2 receivers over here. Let's see how in the world he's gonna cover this. He's not gonna. First down. Give this football to Weisner. Cut up the middle. Beautiful run for 5. Let's see if Arch can throw his first ever passing touchdown in a national championship. Preferably on this play. Oh my gosh, we barely got the ball off. Come on, man. We can't open up against Georgia in the Natty and just settle for a field goal. I'm not gonna allow for it. The dig is gonna be open. Good hands, Mosley, touchdown! Oh my gosh, what an individual effort from the catch to the broken tackle to the touchdown. Now, Arch and the offense started off hot. Let's see if our defense can do the same. Georgia already pushing into plus territory, and we get a massive interception. What are the odds we can hit him for a deep shot here and take a 2-possession lead in the first quarter? I'll be looking for more on the left side. Not open. We're going to take off. B on the comeback, last second, we can go with the grab. Make sure we just pick up the first here, please. Thank you. Okay, action. Oh, B wide open. Defender in his face, and it's still going to be completed. Washington down the seam again, man. Can we just block for 2 seconds? I mean, we're in field goal range. Let's not screw that up. Maybe, just maybe, he has enough separation. Dropped in the bucket. He intercepted that somehow. How in the world? I've got to do a deep dive analysis there. How in the world? Thought he had a step, which he did, and he just goes up and makes the grab. That's insane. I was hoping we could force a safety, which at least we do force a punt. We should have absolute incredible field possession here. Maybe go ahead and take it back to the house. That's going to do it for 1. I feel like we should have a 2-possession lead right now, but we'll take the spot we're at in the national championship. Play action, running back wide open again. Can't get the ball off. I wonder why. Could at least get a field goal out of this. Tight end wide open. Injuries close to the first. Coach Sark actually wants us to run this football, which I suppose we will. Huge hole, first down, we take it. Injuries wide open at the snap. Big hands, big catch, right outside the 10. Play action, running back. Baxter, close to a score. You can call me insane, but we're about to call a designed quarterback run with Arch Manning himself here. Little quarterback counter. Catch the defense off guard. Arch Manning, easy money, touchdown. And you just knew Georgia was eventually going to score. It's fine, no sweat, just time for us to answer. Oh, gosh. That is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. I am really hoping, though, we can go down the field and put up more points before halftime. Direct snap. First down from Wisner. Easy enough. Oh, so many people open and I missed them. I was looking at the wrong receiver. Now, what are the odds we can pick up a 3rd down and 23 here? What's the flag for? What are we doing? Boo! What's the flag for, brother? Like, what do you mean? False start again. Like, that's insane. I'm trying to slide my offensive line. Now, a 3rd down and freaking 33, dude. Goodness gosh dang gracious. I need a freaking miracle here. You know what? Doesn't matter. I slide my offensive line. These big men up front are a disgrace. Thankfully, we stopped them again, and Georgia missed a 58-yard field goal, so thank God for our defense. Now, I'm scared to even line up and throw the ball down the field. Probably a pick 6 or something with like my offensive line's playing, so I'm just trying to Mickey Mouse my way into field goal range here, so we can try and take a 2-possession lead going into halftime. No, Wisner, the nice little play, going to call a timeout. Get about 15 to 20 more yards. Tight end is open. Beautiful throw. Good catch. Going to call another timeout. My question is, should we take a shot to the end zone? Just not be stupid here. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do! Mosley, sit down. We're going to call our last timeout. And screw the field goal, brother. We are going for the touchdown. I beg, actually. Please, somebody get wide open so it's an easy decision. Slants open. In front of them. Touchdown, Texas! Oh, my gosh. That's a massive drive. Oh, what a difference that makes going into halftime, boys. DeAndre Moore, you beauty. Arch with his 3rd touchdown pass of the first half. 2 quarters away from bringing a national championship back to Texas. Georgia does start with the football here, and they are driving. I mean, you just know the Georgia Bulldogs are going to fight to the very end, although they're going to have to settle for a field goal. I'm not going to lie, part of me wants to try and go for a kill shot here. Ooh, B, maybe last second layered throw. What a dime! We're going to basically try the same exact thing, but to the opposite side of the football field. See if we can catch him off guard. Good pass protection. Tight end, wide open. Good throw, good catch, already right outside the red zone. Like, do I keep play action them down the field? Is that the move to not get sacked as soon as you throw the football? Can we run 3 straight play actions, throw for a touchdown? X, last second on the run. There's no shot. Arch has been perfect. We're going another QB design run here to get him to the end zone on the ground for the 2nd time in the national championship. Arch, scramble. Touchdown, Longhorns! Is that what clinches the natty? Although Georgia isn't making it so simple, as they are going to settle for another field goal that does make it a 2-possession game once again. Tight end wide open again. He is having a massive national championship as put your 4s up. Surely, as we head into this 4th quarter, there is no way, no planet, no multi-dimension where we give up this lead to the Georgia Bulldogs. We just can't allow it. Coach is calling a bunch of play actions because he saw the success we've had in that 3rd quarter. Here's another one, and I shouldn't have said nothing. Throw the ball away, Arch. She's hurt? Oh, come on, man. Not in the 4th quarter of the national championship. Yeah, dude, he is not a happy camper. We got Honeywell, the backup, coming in. Do I dare trust him to throw the football? You know what? Let's just use his speed. Can you block for me down the field a little bit? Okay, I respect it. Bruised ribs will return soon. That's fine, Arch. Take your time. While Arch is taking a breather, we're just going to be very conservative here. Not throw a pick 6, hand the ball off to our running back, and try and set up for a field goal. 55-yarder is up, and it is barely good. Or thankfully, we regain a 3-possession lead. Oh my gosh, Georgia went for it and didn't get it, brother. Arch checks back in, but dude, he is dying. So we're going to do everything we can to avoid him getting hurt and just clinch this national championship with a good little start here from Wisner. In field goal range already. What a run. Enough of the middle, fellas. I think that's going to clinch it. The Texas Longhorns are once again national champions of college football. All because of this guy. And as we hoist the trophy, we get to the big question. Is Arch coming back for another season? If this is his last game as a Texas Longhorn, what a performance. 20 of 28, 2 touchdowns, a single interception, 320 yards, not to mention 2 touchdowns on the ground. Hopefully, this won't be the last trophy he wins at Texas. This entire career all comes down to players leaving. He won a national championship, he won the Heisman. What's he gonna do? Does he want to come back for more? Oh my gosh, Arch Manning is leaving for the draft, although he's a projected 5th round pick? Wait a minute. There's no way he's leaving as a projected 5th round pick. I will not allow it. Although it does say there's 0 chance of persuading him to stay. I mean, I'm still gonna shoot my shot, and unfortunately, Arch confirms it's official, but he ended up getting drafted in the 4th round, and even though he did decide to cut his career very short, he won the Heisman, brought the Natty back to Texas, so he completes his career challenge. Now, if you enjoyed that one, you can click right here to watch another one of my college football 26 bangers. And if you're still here, please click subscribe. I'm desperate.